In times of crisis or societal collapse, ensuring the safety and security of your essential supplies becomes paramount. Whether facing natural disasters, civil unrest, or unforeseen emergencies, strategic concealment of critical items can mean the difference between survival and vulnerability. Here are 10 indispensable items to hide from looters when faced with an SHTF scenario. Never forget, this is a threat to your survival. Act now to ensure you're prepared to confront any challenge head-on. Subscribe immediately to secure your readiness. Number 1. Medical supplies and provisions for first aid. In a chaotic environment, access to medical supplies can be limited or non-existent, which is why you must be 10 steps ahead of the public by being prepared to hide your stash. All types of medications, like bandages, antiseptics, over-the-counter prescriptions, must be securely kept in a dry, airtight box, away from direct sunlight. After completing that task, your immediate priority should be to conceal the box in a less conspicuous location, whether it's the basement or a covert cabinet tucked away in the kitchen or bedroom. Number 2. Supplies of food and water. Food products and clean water are a lifeline for many looters who are not clever enough to stockpile beforehand, which is why you must do one paramount duty, and that is to hide them where no one could ever imagine. Get creative. Look to install a false ceiling, a hidden door, or cabinet that opens into a storeroom, or maybe even under the floorboards, covering it with a carpet or mat. Let's also discuss the packaging. You would need to keep your food products in discreet boxes with no flashy labels, preventing them from standing out. Your food stash is your lifeline, not someone else's. Number 3. Firearms and ammunition. While controversial, firearms can provide essential protection in dire situations. Now, I'm not telling you to stock an arsenal. Having 1 to 2 handguns with a couple of rounds is enough to keep you and your family safe. Conceal firearms and ammunition in secure locations which are easily accessible in critical situations. These can be inside discreetly locked drawers next to your bedside table, or a safe in your closet that you can easily open. Know this: you are either the hunter or the prey. Be smart and play safe. Number 4. Hand tools. Many people often overlook hand tools even though it is the most crucial and important item to date. Conceal essential tools like knives, multi-tools, and survival gear to keep yourself self-sufficient and adaptable in difficult moments. You never know when you would be needing to fix a leaking pipe or a broken roof. Hide these valuable items in a discreet box that isn't visible to the naked eye. Keeping it hidden under a pile of dirty clothes or in a secure bunker, your creativity and innovation plays a huge role here. Number 5. Personal protective equipment. In a fallout scenario, having access to equipment that will protect you from dangerous gases, the sunlight, and polluted air is a must, which is why you must have eye and ear protection, an N95 breathing mask for smoke and dust, and lastly, a good set of fire-resistant gloves in case of a fire breakout. Stashing these items in a fire-resistant box under your floorboards or a secure compartment is crucial for your survival. Number 6. Solar panels. One thing which you will never regret keeping with you are solar panels. When the electric grids fail and the world falls into a blackout, you will be amongst the selected few who saw it all coming. But here comes the tricky part: hiding them. Solar panels are kept outside on your roof, showing the world that you have a stable source of energy and thus attracting looters like bees to honey. Here's what you should do. Look to secure the area around your solar panels with a strong fence, or if you have a pet dog, then you have an added advantage. Along with that, secure them using a padlock as well. Number 7. Communication devices. In times of crisis, communication with loved ones and authorities is essential. When the power goes down, you won't be having the means to know what's going on in the outside world. Being prepared for this moment is very crucial. Hide portable or hand-cranked radios, satellite phones, or other communication devices to maintain contact and gather crucial information discreetly. Keep this close to yourself at all times. You never know when you'll be getting a warning or an emergency call from the authorities of the inevitable. Number 8. Vehicles. Vehicles are your ride or die. Imagine finding yourself in that situation when you're faced with a calamity crashing down upon you. Wouldn't you want to have a vehicle ready and waiting with a full tank, ready to go at a moment's notice? This isn't a cruise, it's your ticket to a new life. But it can also be the golden ticket for a looter who is watching you closely. Which is why you must invest in anti-theft devices for your car. Consider installing steering wheel locks, retractable brake pedal locks, smart car alarms, and finally wheel locks. And never forget to leave your keys unattended for prying eyes to steal. Number 9. Fuel. What's the point of keeping a car, a generator, or any gas-powered device if there is no fuel? Without liquid gold, you are practically navigating a desert without water. Storing these volatile items is paramount when it comes to your safety. Look to store fuel gallons in a dry shed or in your basement away from any fire source or direct sunlight. Make sure to cover them up with a non-flammable cloth for extra safety. Number 10. Critical documents and information. Important documents such as identification, passports, and medical records are fundamental for navigating emergency situations. Conceal copies of these documents along with relevant information such as emergency contacts and evacuation plans in a non-flammable bag and keep it hidden under your floorboards or false ceiling. Amidst crisis, discretion and preparation become vital for survival. Concealing essential items strategically empowers you to withstand and conquer the toughest challenges. Don't underestimate the importance of preparedness. It's your strongest defense when faced with uncertainty. Act swiftly and decisively, for every moment counts. In dire times, being ready can mean the difference between thriving and merely surviving. Prepare now to safeguard your future. This is Threat to Survival. Prepare today, thrive tomorrow, embrace the threat to survival.